ready with me using products you can grab on TikTok Shop. By the way, no one's asked me to do this. I just wanted to make it accessible for you to shop the products that I love. P. Louise Brow Gel just bring my brows back to life. They always lose their colour with foundation and concealer and all that fun stuff. I personally don't need a whole lot of product on my brows just because they're naturally quite thick anyway. So I'm just going in with the tiniest bit of powder, just filling in those sparser areas. So because I've got brow gravity in my brows and it's kind of keep my hairs up and in place, it makes my brows look nice and full but not fake. That's kind of like the vibe I like. Okay, so I'm taking P. Louise Applique and this is from the Wed Much palette again. And I'm really going to smoke out my eyes. I think I might go quite dark today. So I'm just going to take that right across my crease from the outer corner right into the inner corner. And let's just go bold. Okay, shade Hubby to really start darkening this up. This is like a nice kind of chocolate brown. I'm kind of stuck in like the old like YouTube days of whenever I'm doing a makeup look, I want to like do a tutorial. And I don't really know if people on TikTok want that or if they just want to watch and hear you talk shit. So can you tell me? Okay, the shade Alter, Divine. So I'm going to pop that all across the inner half to kind of 2/3 of my lid. Grabbing Loyalty, which is like an ivory, slightly off-white, and popping that in my inner corner. It's quite intense at the minute and then I'm really going to soften it out with the shade Milestone. And one thing I love doing is kind of pulling this down with Milestone and softening it up. And Milestone is a bit more of like a cream, so it blends it out into my concealer really nicely as well. Same shadows under my eye, and then I'm taking the Be Perfect Jealousy cream liner or gel liner. I'm recording with my back camera and it keeps flipping, the temperature of my phone keeps going crazy. Okay, I used All Beauty Showstopper mascara. This one is really nice for your bottom lashes because the brush is really tiny. So pop that on. I'm going to throw on lashes. Okay, the lash is going to be by Caitlin Collection Prosecco Please. I don't want anything too thick and harsh or crazy. And this is one of my favourite lashes we do. So I'm using P. Louise liner in such a flirt. I've actually just grabbed 3 lip pencils from a brand, tried to sharpen them all, and every flipping one just crumbled. So I've settled for something that's retractable. Let's try a little bit of Melon Mood and see what we think. Okay, I actually don't know if this is on TikTok Shop, so I apologise, but I'm going to pop this all over my face. It's the Beauty Bakery baking spray. Okay, always go over with a Beauty Blender after, just make sure everything is blended and there's no excess powder. Okay, that lip, I'm sorry. I'm obsessed. Like, I'm actually obsessed. And that is the finished look.